Hello and welcome back to the Second Chance to Live channel here on YouTube. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to watch this video presentation. Thank you. In today's video presentation, I'm going to be sharing an article that I wrote several days ago. In this article, I share principles that I hope will encourage and empower, motivate, and provide hope for you. In this article, I share contrast between identification and comparison, as I believe that there's tremendous power in identification. To read the article, I'll put my glasses back on and bring up the article. Thank you again for making the decision to watch this video presentation. Here's the article, my friend. Second Chance to Live and Peer Support. Hello and welcome back to Second Chance to Live. I'm happy to see that you decided to stop by to visit with me. Thank you. Today I feel led to write about a topic that is very much a part of what Second Chance to Live seeks to provide: peer support through the power of identification. I have found and believe that there is tremendous power in identification. Identification lays the foundation for effective peer support. Identification transcends the mind's ability to comprehend. Identification moves beyond the cerebral to the emotive. Identification hears what only the heart and soul can comprehend. Identification ushers the individual across the bridge called hope. One of the main reasons I created Second Chance to Live was to share from my own experience, strength, and hope through the power of identification. Shortly after creating Second Chance to Live nearly 6 years ago, I wrote an article to share the foundation upon which I would write and later begin creating video presentations. The article's name was My Focus. Below is an excerpt from that article. Second Chance to Live provides peer support through the power of identification in articles and video presentations. The excerpt that I'm going to read talks about the difference between comparison and identification. Here we go. Identification as opposed to comparison. Identification empowers, whereas comparison minimizes contribution. Comparison asserts stipulation to inclusion. Comparison mandates that certain criteria be met. Comparison predicates acceptance. Comparison demands compliance. Comparison postulates performance. Comparison shuns that which is different. Identification, whereas comparison, by its nature, seeks to invalidate. Identification encourages individuality and motivates self-expression. Identification creates or cultivates creativity. Identification is not considered a threat. Status quo is dismissed. Identification empowers and motivates. Identification musters enthusiasm in the face of any discouragement. Identification breaks down the walls of isolation. Alienation is dismissed. Eccentricity is held in esteem. Self-respect, self-esteem, and self-worth no longer need to be qualified. Value and ability is accepted at face value. Identification seeks to reconcile. Identification promotes humility. As I seek to identify with others, I practice love and tolerance. Identification frees my humanity to explore apart from comparison's dictates. Identification encourages individual expression. Identification encourages hope, whereas comparison predicates performance. Identification encourages process. Identification promotes self-confidence. Progress is accepted as a function of seeking to accept both others and oneself. As I love and accept myself, I am free to create with my being. My being and worth is not tied to a specific toy or outcome. I no longer need to keep up with the Joneses. I no longer need to chase after external validation. Identifying with others dispels my need to judge. Identification gives me permission to take risk and to scrape my knees in the process. Identification promotes excellence, not perfection. Identification identification frees me to stay in the moment and to live out life on life's terms. Again, identification frees me to stay in the moment and to live life on life's terms. Identification promotes unity. Articles and video presentations can be found in my 2 different sitemaps. Sitemap for my articles and a sitemap for my YouTube video presentations. Currently, I have 1,027 articles and 115 video presentations in my respective sitemaps. I'll include links to both my sitemap for my articles and my sitemap for my YouTube video presentations in the description portion of YouTube here. You can come to my website and read the article if you like, and I'll include that in the article introducing this video presentation where I have links to my sitemaps. In the event that you have a difficulty clicking on the link to my sitemaps, my encouragement to you would be to copy and then paste the link into your address bar at the top of your screen and click enter, and that'll bring you to my website. I want to thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day, and God bless both you and your family. Let me end with this. Let me encourage you as I need to stay encouraged. Please do not give up on your process of loving God or yourself, because more will be revealed in time. The pieces of the puzzle will come together in the correct order and at the right time. Be encouraged, my friend. More will be revealed to us in time. I'll say so long for now. Thank you again for your time and have a great day. Bye now.